Hello and welcome to the end of day number 15, unless I've got my maths wrong. I'll figure it out in a minute. So, today's been... Hello, hi, what can I do for you? I know, I'm sure. So, today has been... It's been alright, I guess. No, you know what, it's actually not been alright. It's not been perfect by any stretch of the imagination. It's not been okay. So today I can't get out of the bin. Okay, now that that's done, so today has not been perfect, let's say. Basically, just been really demotivated today. Like, more so than other days anyway. Like, I've stuck with everything for the most part. So basically what's happened over the past 4 days now is I've been weighing myself on a morning, like I've said previously, just for my own things. But what's really sort of like got at me, hello again, hello, hi. So what's got at me is, for the past 4 days, I've pretty much been weighing in at exactly the same amount. And I know that, you know, there's all sorts of things that can happen with weight loss. I've seen it before when, you know, when I've tried dieting before, when I've tried working out and stuff before, and, you know, you hit a plateau and you stay at the weight and there's no reason for it, but, you know, you're stuck there for a little bit. And it's just grating on me that in the middle of week 2 and coming into week 3, I've already hit a plateau, which is just, it doesn't feel right to me, and it's, you know, it's grating on me. I want to make progress and it just doesn't feel like I am. I've been thinking, like, is it something that I'm doing? Is it like, am I not eating the right things? Is it that I'm eating too much of a thing? I'm trying to vary what I'm eating so that I don't get bored of the same thing. I don't usually, but, you know, like, it's mainly been, I've been having baked potatoes with some fresh vegetables on, like the pico, which is just onions and tomato and stuff, and a salad. Or I've been having like wholemeal pasta, and like I bake my own bread and all of this stuff, and I've been putting all of this work in, and to not see anything happen is just, you know, it's just a bit demoralizing, let's put it that way. So I went along tonight. I should have made something and took it along. I took along a whole stack of my little oat clusters. Do you want to come out? Do you want to leave? Took along a whole stack of oat clusters for my evening meal or snacking on, because tonight was board games night, and, you know, I kind of thought, take something along, have a couple of snacks, should be okay. But once I got there, I thought, you know, I am pretty hungry. There's the potato thing on. So I asked Heiko, who's the organizer of the board games evening, what exactly was in it, and he basically said, look, it's vegetarian, it doesn't have any salt in, doesn't have any sugar in or anything like that, nothing added anyway. The thing that it does have is it does have a bit of sour cream, or like a German equivalent to sour cream, but it's not a great deal because it's mostly potato and, you know, like vegetable medley. It's broccoli and cauliflower and carrot and well done. Sorry, the cat's just knocked the camera over. So it's basically just broccoli and carrot and potato and this tiny bit of sour cream. So I thought, you know what? It's been a very long time since I had dairy now. It's over 2 weeks. I'll I should be okay on having this. It should be okay. It shouldn't affect things too badly. So I ended up having 2 bowls of it. Like 2 small bowls, yeah, but and I tried to limit the amount of sauce that was in there, just get the vegetables. I ate quite a lot of broccoli and like little whole potatoes and stuff. So yeah, had that, drank water, but I had this niggling feeling that I should, like I'm not making any progress at the moment. I haven't for a few days. Is it really gonna hurt things if I, go and get like food somewhere on the way home? Because I'm still a little bit hungry, even though I shouldn't be. So I'm not entirely sure whether or not it's because I'm missing something from my diet that my body's saying, no, like, come on, dude, like, come on, give us the thing that we need, or I don't know if this is as good as it's gonna get if I just eat too much, even on, a normal sort of amount of food or what I would consider a normal amount of food. Is that too much? Is that, is that still maintenance or above? Like, is this as good as it's gonna get for me? Do I have to like calorie count as well, even though every single thing that I've read from the McDougall program and things like that, the things that I'm actually going towards, all of those things say don't do that. There's no need to do that. You don't have to do that. It should be an effortless sort of thing to, you just learn to eat better than you have been before. And you can still have things as a treat, but, like, there's so much in the books about the fat vegan, because they eat, or like everything's cooked in oil, everything's cooked in this, it's got like loads of nuts and all these soy products and this, that and the other, and I'm not doing that. I'm literally making every single thing from scratch with no added sugar, no added salt, no oil. And like the only thing that I'm not making from scratch is like wholemeal pasta, which I've had a look through the ingredients and there's not even added salt or oil or anything in that either. It's just, here's the flour and a bit of water to make it into the pasta, and then it's been dried out. So I don't know, like, is this as good as I'm gonna do? Do I have to go off and do all these other steps that I've tried before and just like, it doesn't do anything for me? It just feels like a chore and feels aggravating, and I know that I'm not gonna keep up with, because it just added too much to what I was doing. Like, all my thin friends over the years, they don't weigh every single thing. They, alright, there's a couple of them that are like pretty active, but some of them just don't do anything. They're about as sedentary a lifestyle as me. I worked with so many people in call centers over the years who were thin and just ate absolutely anything they liked and didn't change. And I got bigger and bigger. And we were going to the same places for lunch, and we were, like, is this what it is? Like, it shouldn't be. I'm feeling pretty defeatist at the moment in it. Like, I know that things are going to change. I know that it's going to work out. I know I'm going to have some massive revelation at some point and say, oh God, I was doing this wrong. What complete idiot. Like, But, yeah, today's been a bit of a washout because of that. I've not felt particularly great about it. I've not, I've been thinking, I was kind of planning leave it up until I've had 30 days of eating this way and being good. And then I'll treat myself to, we'll have a day where me and my wife can just go out to anywhere and we'll eat whatever we like as that one day. And then after that, that's it. Like, I go back to this for another 30 days, something like that seems like a decent schedule. like something that I can stick to, because it's got a defined end point where there's, you know, a day where me and my wife can go out and go and get whatever she wants for lunch and whatever I want for dinner, or vice versa, and, you know, we can just do what we want. Or do what I increasingly feel like doing, which is just having some horrible, greasy thing that I know I'm probably going to feel very, very different about, because I know for a fact that my taste has changed, even over this short period of time. I had the potato thing, and I could taste the sour cream in it. Whereas before, it would have just been like, you know, a sort of very, very background thing. I would have, you know, I've had it before I went on this diet and changed how I'm eating, and I've had it tonight, and it tasted different. You know, I put a little bit of black pepper and a tiny little bit of salt on it. Tasted slightly different. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just being defeatist. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna go to the shop with the boy early on. I'm gonna get another bag of large potatoes. I'm gonna get all the stuff that I need to make more pico, because I ran out of that the other day. I'm gonna basically just see if I can get some more like cauliflower and broccoli and stuff, and I'm gonna have more of my cheese sauce that I made, and you know, I've got my hummus there that I made the other day, and I'm just gonna try and, you know, I'm gonna stick with it for another few days at the very, very least. But I can't help but feel that if I keep seeing the same number on the scale, even though I know I shouldn't weigh myself every single day. I should be weighing myself at greater intervals and stuff. I should be doing, you know, I shouldn't be doing it every single day. But I worry that if I don't do it and I don't log it, then when it comes to the one time a week that I'm meant to do it, I'm going to forget. It's the same reason that I'm doing these vlogs every single night, because if I allow myself to skip even one day, I know that I'm gonna say, oh well, you know, it was only one day, what's 2 days? What's a week without an update? Like, is there really that much that I can say? You know, it's, yeah. It's an interesting one. It's a hard one. I don't know. Like, a thing that might be sabotaging me as well and making me have these weird like moods where I feel different to how I normally feel is I have been eating essentially a vegan diet for, you know, 2 weeks, and I haven't been taking any B12 supplements. I don't necessarily think, or the impression I've got is it's not necessarily as important to have a daily dose of vitamins, like supplements especially, because I don't like taking pills. I've never liked taking pills. I'm not on any medications. I try and stay away from going on any medications, because I know that in some cases it can just completely screw you up, and I don't want that. I don't feel like I need to go off and get like CPAP machines or like blood pressure drugs or anything like that, even though, yeah, I probably do need at least the blood pressure drugs, because I'm a fat guy. I've been overweight for a very long time. I shouldn't have to take a supplement to be healthy. I shouldn't have to take a distilled version of something. There should be a way of doing it where, you know, say I eat meat like once every couple of weeks or something like that. That should be enough for my body to get through. You're not going to die of B12 deficiency overnight. You know, like it takes a while to build up to that point, I'm sure. And I'm sure that there are warning signs that will lead into that and tell me you need to eat this thing. Like how I've eaten a whole bunch tonight and I'm still kind of hungry. Like, that might be it. I don't know. You know? So I'm going to, I think, take a small apple and I'm going to eat it and upload this and go from there. Maybe I'll rant a bit more tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks very much for joining me. Bye bye.